What's up, guys? Welcome back. So today is the day we hit the dyno. I've just been tackling small things on the car, finishing up for dyno. As you guys already seen on the last videos, we were swapping out the car. We has a new K24 in it now, so we're just going through everything, making sure everything is fine. I ended up swapping out some other fittings to the whole wastegate and everything, making sure that we didn't lose any, or we wouldn't get max boost if a line popped off. So we ended up swapping these over to the fuel lines with the crimpers on it that the homie Brandon recommended that we do, just in case none of them pop off. We did the same thing for over here for the boost source of it, so all that is all finalized. Aside from that, a homie of mine, Wireworks, ended up reaching out to me because we were trying to figure out the whole situation with the whole cluster. If you guys remember back then, it wouldn't read RPM whatsoever, and now it does read RPM. So we were troubleshooting everything, seeing how everything is. So you can see now it has RPM. Back then it was all the way down here and it didn't have anything on it. So now we have RPM signal. We had to trace it all the way back to the conversion harness up here that's from somewhere else. So best way of doing it was he recommended for me to go ahead and just tap into it and give it direct power from the RPM signal on the wiring. So all that is taken care of now. Me and Dana right now are actually going to be tackling the car, so that way, or the brakes on the car, so we can make sure the brakes are 100%. So when we do a pull at the end of the dyno, I have brakes, because there's brakes and everything on the car. It works, but we're trying to make it a little bit more satisfying, a little bit more better, so that way we can feel the pressure on it. Because like I said, the brakes already work. It's just we want to kind of make it that just a tad more better. Aside from that, we're gonna be set for the dyno shortly after that. So hopefully, I pray to God everything goes well today, and hopefully today turns into a blessing, so that we can finally start driving this car and finally just have fun with it, man. That's all I really wanted, and that's all I want and hope for, and hopefully everything does go well. So I'm gonna go ahead and pretty much just shut up now and get busy bleeding the brakes. We're gonna do it manually, and from there we're gonna head to the dyno, which we still have about, I would say, 3 hours or so, 4 hours or so. So let's see how it goes, guys. Alrighty, guys, so car is officially loaded on the trailer. Me and Dana right now, in about an hour, we're about to head out, go grab something to just munch on. Meanwhile, we wait to hit to the dyno, make sure we fill up the tank full of E85, so that way there's fresh fuel in it, even though the fuel in it is already fresh. Just want to top it off, make sure that we are not running empty on it, and then pretty much make our way down to DFR with Armin soon. The dyno is going to be at driver B's shop and Armin's shop, so that's where we're going to be going at. It is going to be on the front wheel drive dyno. I'm contemplating on taking my all-wheel drive half shaft, and not my half shaft, my drive shaft, and take that with me so that I can slap it on once it's on the lift and we're finished with the dyno. So I'm going to see how it goes. I am probably going to take it with me, so I'm going to go ahead and grab it from the back of my casting couch back here and load it up in the truck. So I guess, guys, we'll go ahead and catch you guys on the way to the dyno.
What happened? What happened?
What happened?
The radiator failed. The car must have been overheated. There's a bird doodle right there.
Alrighty, guys, so we are here, DFR, designed for race, driver B shop. or Armin is going to be tuning the car. So let's go ahead and pull it in. We already unloaded it as B told me to unload it. So let's go ahead and head inside, guys. So hopefully, pray to God, everything goes good. And a bird pooped on my hood, so that's a sign of good luck. So let's get it, guys. Horsepower and torque 234. Matching. 242 horsepower and 234 torque. And that wasn't even revved out all the way. Let's see what it does, guys. 6,000 RPM. cleaning up the AFR. 239, it went down a little bit, but as you can see, the AFR is all cleaned out. So, and that was only literally until 4,000 RPM. So it's not a lot. We still have a lot more to go. And that's still only on gate pressure. So I'm hoping we get 500. What do you guys think? 500? They got the guy behind the fucking keyboard, Armin, man. So I think we should get it. Need any dyno, hit up Armin or hit up driver B. That is the number here for DFR. Hit them up and they'll schedule you for your guys' dyno. Right now we just did a little pull. We had a little bit of issues where we had a leak on the exhaust manifold, on the turbo manifold. So driver B gave me a 13 mil or 11 mil nut so we could put onto the manifold to tighten it up, and now we have 0 leaks. So right now we're still at 7 pounds. We'll see what it makes. So we'll do it again, bro. Come on, do it again.
Yeah, this is what I was doing.
Alrighty, guys. So we're back in the garage. As you guys already know, we called it a dyno session for today because we were losing fuel pressure. Come to find out, after coming into the garage, bringing the car in, we wanted to kind of test out, see what the issue was. If you guys followed this build from the beginning, you guys remember when I had issues on the Honda Meet, why we couldn't get my car to start up. And the reason why was because I only actually had one fuel pump in this whole setup here. And you actually need one to feed the surge tank, and then the surge tank to go to the feed of the car. Well, this fuel pump here was actually one that my brother was going to use in his wagon, and Dana actually ended up breaking it by accident.
I definitely broke it. That was my fault.
And so it was an accident. Dana paid for it, got him a new one, and we kind of MacGyvered this one. So he kind of like welded it together and then threw some
water weld
on it, and you can see here, and actually ended up breaking. Well, part of it.
It chipped off. It chipped off this whole corner.
Pieces started chipping off.
Right here.
But coming to find out, after right now we came back into the garage trying to test this one here, we noticed that there is actually a slit on the tube here, the feed that feeds the surge tank, which is probably the reason why it's not filling up the surge tank completely. And after that's empty or after that's full, it basically brings it back into the rest of the tank. So there's 2 problems right there that we found. So right now what we're gonna go ahead and do is actually, or Dana's gonna do probably, because my bedtime and my wife, you know, out of respect for her, he's gonna test the 525 again just to make sure it's at its full potential. If it's at its full potential, we're gonna throw this back into the surge tank, use this one as a surge tank, and then I'm still gonna look for 450s. I would rather have 450s and just keep it that way so we know it's eliminated. But if everything looks like it's gonna be solid and we can't find 450s, we are just gonna go ahead and run this, change this sock out to this one here, so that way it stays flat just like this one, because this is another issue that we can have, because since it's in the surge tank, it faces upwards, kind of creases like this, and it's just basically can starve, you know what I mean, when it doesn't have all the fuel, because it will only go to a certain amount of height on that tank itself. Because when I pulled off this surge tank, it was literally only filled up to like right here, and technically even on the, when it gets filled, it's supposed to be filled all the way completely on top, and whatever access it does have, it shoots it out through the side of the top hat, which is this port here. So that's what this gap is for, so that I can shoot it back into the rest of the tank and basically continue reusing it. So he is gonna sit in here kind of messing with it, trying to figure it out, and hopefully we can figure out a situation. If I can't find 450s by the morning, this is what we're gonna be running and drop it in, because after talking with Armin and driver B, they said that they're gonna be tuning all week at DFR, so they can possibly squeeze us in. And I really want to try to get this over with, so that way, number one, so that way he can have it also, because that was the main part of him coming down, so he can be here for the dyno. And I want to get it completed, and I want all the power that we can get out of this car. Car still made 350. I mean, I'm happy with it. 10 pounds of boost, and even with issues with the fuel, it still made 350. Now I want more, and it's something that they've talked about. And look at him smirking already, because he's already told me. I kept saying I was good before, but after seeing what this car, and after being 4 years of building this car, the potential of this car, I want all the power that I can get out of it, so that way I can at least have all the power and a gap. Some people, not all the cars, but some cars. I want to have fun with it, and so that is the goal. So we are going to go ahead and try to aim for 450, 500, 515, whatever this car will give me, I will take it, because again, now it's starting to pay off after 4 years of building this car. So
today we saw it work. Today we saw it work.
And it was pretty spicy, just even on the two-step. Right off the back, I'll put that at the end. It was spicy as hell. So yeah, we'll go ahead. Stupid camera. Alrighty guys, so quick update is today is the following day. I was actually able to source 2 brand new 450 Walbro fuel pumps. This is not the kit, unfortunately. It's just the fuel pump replacement. So what we're going to go ahead and do is pretty much cut the plugs and wire them directly into here. So basically do the same thing how we did it here, and we'll go ahead. This is probably going to be the easiest form of doing it. So that's what we're going to end up doing the same thing like this on both of these, swapping them out so that we can have them, get them back installed into the car. As you can see, everything is pretty much there. It's just figuring out how to get it all wired in again, or not figure it out, but just get it all wired in so we can have it complete. But we do have 2 450 Walbro fuel pumps, and this one right here is just going to stay as a spare, along with this one also, because this is the one that is actually damaged here. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get to it, and hopefully we can get back onto the dyno tonight and finish off the all-wheel drive VK. Alrighty guys, so we're back on the dyno, and hopefully today goes smoother. Both fuel pumps have been swapped out, as you guys seen, and now we're just trying to chase numbers and try to get that power from this car and make it consistent, so it's all I guess uniform, and that way it's safe to drive without any real big issues, right? Or any issues whatsoever. So we're back now, and hopefully we can produce the numbers that we need to produce and be able to drive this car on the street now. So let's just go ahead and get to it. We're going to be warming up the car right now. We just got here, we strapped it down, got everything handled, and pretty much now it's time to hit the road. At 6 pounds of boost. Oh, 313 at 6 pounds of boost. 160 on 19 pounds. Alrighty guys, so today, dyno day was successful. 460 horsepower, 360 foot-pounds of torque, around 20 pounds of boost. We maxed out the solenoid, turbo is too small, and I'm very happy with what I got. So we're gonna take it off the lift and we can do a little pull and see how it feels, man. Just happy it's finally running and we can finally hit the streets and cruise with all the homies. Hey, close the door. So we are finally back at home. I actually drove the car back home as I stated, and the car made it in one piece. It was a scary drive, just getting used to it. It's the first time I've really driven it, and man, I can just say it feels awesome. The power, the torque that it has, and it carries through. You can just hear the wastegate just fluttering because it is going open already and it's smacking pretty hard. Thank God the drive went good. It kind of went south because some stupid lady was not paying attention and veered into the lane and almost took me out. But thank God we managed to save all that and continue just driving calmly. Dana will go ahead and test that I got a heavy ass freaking foot, and every single straightaway that I've seen, I just wanted to hit it and get used to it.
You wanted to, you did. You hit that shit every single time.
So it honestly felt absolutely amazing just driving this car now. 4 long years almost of trials and tribulations, and now we finally get to enjoy this car. Well, pretty much guys, that is gonna wrap it up for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. It's a long one. We didn't give up and no handouts or anything, but again, I just want to really just truthfully say huge shout out to Dana coming down from NorCal and just giving me a hand. And honestly, bro, if it wasn't for you, bro, this car wouldn't have been where it's at right now, finished and ready to hit the streets.
Just helping hand, man. I'm just out here to try to get my boys up and going. That's all it is.
But as you guys can see, it's all done, guys. So with that being said, guys, please like, subscribe, tune in for some more action because we are gonna get some nice little runs. This guy,
I guarantee he's gonna start wanting to drive it every single day. So expect some pulls to come to the channel soon.
So we'll catch you guys on the next one, guys. Until next time.